Okay, today's lesson is estimate products. And that means that we are going to think about how we can multiply by a two-digit number using estimation. Okay, remember estimation means to get a number that ends in zeros. And the word product means multiply or times. So we're going to be working with numbers that end in zeros, and we're going to be multiplying. Okay, so here is our first example problem. What we want to do, it says to estimate, and then circle whether our estimate is greater or less than the actual product. Now the word product here means the answer. Okay, so first I want to estimate, and I want to take a look at my number here. I have 57. So if we think back to when we're estimating, if we have 57, think of a hill over here. If I put 57 on a number line in between my two benchmark numbers of 50 and 60, if I plot 57, it is on this side of the hill, meaning it's going to roll to 60. So my first number, 57, if I estimate it, it will be 60. Now, if I look at my second number here, 25, if I plot it on my number line hill, I know that it's right on top. Anything that's on top always rolls down and gets bigger. So if it's 5 or more, we raise the score. So 25 would round to 30. So now our problem is set up. We have 60 times 30. Remember we looked at what we can do with zeros. Let me get a different color there. Remember what we can do with zeros. When I have zeros in my answer, I really don't want to mess with them. Okay, if I have 2 zeros in my equation, that means that I can move these 2 zeros to the back of the line of this number. So we're just going to switch our zeros to the end of the line. Now, really, all I have to do is multiply my first two numbers. I have 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. So I have 18. And that is my answer, 1,800. Okay, let's try example. So here is our next example. We have 28 times 25. The first thing I want to do is round my numbers. So let's take a look at what that would look like to round my numbers. I have 43. If I look at my number hill, 43 is on this side of the hill, therefore it is going to round down to 40. So my first number will be 40. If I look at 14 on a number hill, my benchmark numbers are 10 and 20. 14 would round to 10. So my new problem will be 40 times 10. So let's take a look at rewriting. So if I wrote 40 times 10 over here, you're going to notice I already wrote this one out. The first thing I want to do is move my zeros. I have 1, 2 zeros, so I'm going to put 2 zeros into my answer. First, I'm going to move my zeros to my answer. Now, I am left with 4 times 1. Well, anything times 1 stays the same, so then I have 4. My answer is 400. And that is how we are going to estimate to find the product.